Hello everybody and welcome back to my new gaming channel, Cherry Plays. I am here to react to Starfield Direct. I'm very excited for this one as a big fan of sci-fi, as a big fan of space in general. We're just going to jump into it and see what this is all about. Bethesda Game Studios. Ooh, I like that star effect.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us
Todd
today.
Howard.
And welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game
I've been
special.
waiting for a really
let's jump in
good
and
space
take a
game.
look.
I've been waiting for a really good space game.
Starfield is our first new
In-game
universe
footage.
in over 25 years.
That
But
is a
it's
long
still a
time.
Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just
Wow,
one
look
world.
at the moon there and the mountains.
It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours.
1,000 worlds? What?
And it wasn't until
Look at the
now that we had the
mushrooms.
technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds.
I'm excited to see the creatures, I'll tell you what.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes,
Holy
you can visit
crap.
it too.
We can!
We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
That's impressive.
We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person. And you can play it in first person.
Yes! Yes! Music to my ears! That
We
is
love
music to my
exploration and rewarding
ears!
it, but you do explore differently in this game, given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources,
Yes, I love collecting resources.
do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Yes, I love stumbling upon unexpected things. Side quests? Anyone? I always get distracted by a million side quests. Spacer Punk. 15 XP from that. I wish they showed us this in third person though. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, this is the type of game you want to play on your PC because you're shooting, right? You just have more
We
control
do
on
love
your
stuff
PC.
and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all
Yes,
that.
yes,
in
looting,
your
looting.
database. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details of food. We obsess over
I
food.
love the food.
When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have
Fast
companions and
travel,
crew you
that's
can take
good.
with you, I left Vasco
Yes.
here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain
Yes,
Howard.
I just
And
want a
she can
droid
even say your
bestie.
Let's head out.
I want a droid bestie. My dreams have come true.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design
NASA
language
Punk.
where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see
Yeah.
that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything
Nice.
is well used.
I always
worn,
listen to lo-fi.
and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further,
Dude,
you
fast
can view
travel's so
all the
good.
planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions,
Wow.
or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy.
Oh,
Zoom out even
okay.
further to see all the systems
Oh my
in this part
goodness,
of
the map
galaxy.
is
Here, you can
massive.
plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to
Oh,
upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now,
okay.
we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
New Atlantis. Hey. Grav jump. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I feel like... Oh, they've really spoiled us here.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
New Atlantis looks cool. Like, from the distance. And here as well.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
Yeah,
It's the
honestly.
biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus
I'm
when we're
excited to
designing a
hear what
city
the
is obviously
NPCs
what
say to you.
supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay
Cool.
that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also
Buddy,
where
it's
your
coffee.
adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you.
Spoke to you,
The
eh?
artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled system.
Dude.
It's definitely an eclectic
Cool.
cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate.
Where's the lie?
Sam Coe, the former space cowboy.
Oh,
and
cool.
Barrett.
You know what I hate about
Space cowboy.
Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Oh, I'm so excited for the beasts. I'm so excited for the beasts. New Atlantis Alpha Centauri system.
Is where you'll
UC
find
space.
New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard?
Okay.
Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city
That
within
was
the
some
United Colonies.
NPC chat there.
The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining
On
facility for
Mars.
the United Colonies.
Oh, we could do a bit of mining there.
Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Freestar Collective
The
Space.
capital of the
Aquila
Freestar Collective
City.
is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an
Ooh.
Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's
Oh, I like
best
that
for the
moon
people.
too.
Neon started out
No
as
laws.
a fishing platform, but is now known throughout
It's a
the
bit
Solar Systems
cyberpunky.
as a pleasure city where almost anything goes.
A pleasure
If you've got
city.
morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
That's pretty funny.
For our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Try not to get yourself killed challenge.
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
Oh. So it's dangerous.
All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a
Yo, I
brave
want to check
runner
it
here
out.
to challenge the Red Mile.
I think I'm brave enough to check it out.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's
It
all
looks
there,
that way.
waiting for you.
It really does.
A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours
Lead
in character
animator.
creation. And I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
Wow, so much
One of the
work has
biggest
gone
overhauls
into this.
was done through our character generation system.
We scanned a wide range of faces from different
Ah.
age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
I want somebody to
We use that
ask
exact
me
system to create all of the characters
my
and NPCs
face
you're gonna
in a
see
game.
in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Oh, cool.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Okay. Oh, you know,
Your journey
I
from there can be
always
as
spend like
detailed
30
or as
minutes
quick
in the
as you want it
character
to be. This
creation
new system has more to
profile.
offer than ever before.
Oh, dude, I'm honestly
It's also
so
the simplest
excited for
character generation
this.
system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings.
I'm gonna spend a lot of
settings.
time
It's a
here.
lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
Okay.
From chef to Dusty,
You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is gonna come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine.
cool.
I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you
What
the option
happened
to
the last
customize
time?
your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages.
I'll
and
definitely get some
disadvantages.
traits.
You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Oh, I would love it.
Really you?
Or join your crew, or give you gifts, if you're willing to put up with this constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
Oh my god. Oh my god, get away from me.
You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
Oh, that's handy.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
Good.
What a view!
In case I regret it.
Feast for the eyes. Off we go to another
Adoring fan. Oh.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
What? What? Are we excited, Lola? Yes, we are. Yeah.
Once you've built the
This
perfect
looks cool.
character, that's when your journey can really begin.
I like the
We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point.
Great.
Which can be used to unlock
Love to hear
or rank up
that.
skills.
You're beautiful.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With
I
our
reckon I
5
could do
different
rank
skill
2.
trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the xenosociology skill
Environment
because it lets
artist.
you mind control aliens.
Oh, really? That's handy.
Out of the gate, I'm boost packing everywhere.
Yes, me too. That's what I'll do as well. Oh my god, I will
Maxing
boost
out
pack
my physical
everywhere.
tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
Punch you.
That one's a lot of fun.
I bet.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So,
Really?
I'm out there pickpocketing
You can do
everyone.
that.
My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly
It's a
creeping through vents
pickpocketing
like you're in a
here.
movie,
Like in Skyrim.
jumping out and springing on people.
Oh, nah. I
Whenever
reckon
possible,
like
I like to
bow
talk
and
my way
arrow.
through situations.
Give me
This
that.
area's off limits.
Props not A.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a
A
running gun
silent
player.
gun. Silent gun. If I want to
like
be
doing that
stealthy.
death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Oh! Oh!
I like blowing stuff up.
Bet. This is such a pretty shot. I gotta say, I really love the environment that they've created here.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
There's a lot of
Our
promise
team
in this
worked
game.
hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We study data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun.
Respect on the research
Once we
there.
created a grounded world, we can start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, You'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships.
Did he say dark fighting in ships? Exploring derelict ships, though.
It's all out there.
Sounds cool.
Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or
Expands
the
the video game, honestly.
you never know what you'll find.
You're in an asteroid field, freaking out because there's too many asteroids.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another
Lead ship's artist.
or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and
Wonder how
upgrade that
expensive
ship,
it is. Oh, value. There it was.
and hire
So
a crew to
1,000.
keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports.
Spaceports.
Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions.
Can you
or
keep
even
your
do a
old
little
ship,
smuggling.
though? I wonder.
For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes.
Value
You can customize and
7375.
upgrade everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that.
I'm going to learn a lot about
you can quickly
ships
upgrade
in this
individual
game.
systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want.
Oh, let's get cherry
the parts
red.
you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship.
I like the
From
inside of
living
the ship.
quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
It would be so cool. In my own lifetime, it would be so cool just to be in a
Our
spaceship.
modified Frontier
Never
is a practical
happened.
ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
But at
It's a
least
bit
I get
odd,
to
but one of my favorite
experience it in
ways of
game.
customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
Ah,
HMS Platypus, as I called it,
platypus.
where it had like a giant tail to it.
That's funny.
And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
Ah, that's
The more
funny.
you can build your home among the
That's
stars the way you
cool.
want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Oh, family, relationships,
Captain.
Engines ready.
friends.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone
Oh,
except you.
And if you're looking for a
okay.
little extra help on your ship, you
Sci-fi
can always
romance
hire
is my
additional crew at
favorite
spaceports.
genre.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
I'm in.
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run.
That's good. Some friendos.
And just like
Co-op would be
companions,
cool
most crew
in this
members
game.
can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
Have a little
He's
party.
designed around the
Use your
core
friends in
basics of a
missions.
NASA machine.
Maybe.
Avoid getting shot. might die.
Good tip.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
That is one big ship that he's got there. That's a big boy. I think I'm gonna get this game on PC so I can get mods.
In the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system.
Well, it's gonna be hard. I don't have much
Boosting
piloting
power to your
skills.
engines will make your ship faster.
There's a lot of control here.
Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
There's a lot to think about.
And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Okay, damn, all right. I wasn't scared before, now I am. Oh, the ship combat just takes me back to watching Expanse, hey?
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
At least you can lock. Like you're locking onto it. So that's good.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Great.
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
And sell the parts. Get that money,
But you
honey.
can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
That's a bit rogue. That's a bit rogue. Ha! My ship now.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life.
I'm
Just like when
glad
you're planet
to
side,
hear that.
There are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship.
Interesting.
One with your view.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
An act of piracy.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them
I like
my
this
cargo
woman.
hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play
Wow.
the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people. as
Damn, she
quickly
got a
as
lot of
possible.
sandwiches though.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking
Grandma.
up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures.
Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
Phew! We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers.
Ooh, that looks dusty as.
New planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Wow. Whew.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch.
Oh!
This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from
the Apollo
moon.
era.
It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch,
Oh, cool.
NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Amazing.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
Wow, that's so cool.
By the actual controls of your spaceship.
Oh my
Not only
goodness,
that,
it is.
We've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox, and this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Oh wow. They upsold me. That's cool. I will get this. Three, 2, 1.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all
Matt
those little details that
Ruffano.
breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why
That
go
it is.
this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna
cool
love
about this
the
whole
looting
system that
here.
we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds the planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Deserted robotics lab. Shooting the pirates. Damn, these pirates are getting it.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
I'm gonna love that scanner. It's gonna be my best friend.
Have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
Yeah, dude. That is just gonna be my
When
jam.
we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't
Wow,
want
that
alien
bird looks
monsters.
cool.
We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
They were really creative here.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our
Real
biggest goal for
time.
lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Definitely get that vibe. The cinematic vibe they're talking about. The environment is just stunning. Damn, it's just so beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? My biggest fear is that it's gonna have crashes and bugs on PC though. I really hope that's not the case, but in the past when I've done PC gaming, that has happened.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on
Oh,
any
good,
planet.
good.
And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
That's handy.
Something cool we have this time
We don't have
is
to
we
think
a new
about it
fly
all the
cam,
time.
Where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves.
Handy
so you can really
as.
plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can
Oh,
really
dude.
decorate and fine-tune things.
Now
much
I'm
easier.
thinking Disney Dreamlight Valley. How, you know, you got, if you've played Disney Dreamlight Valley, you know what I'm talking about, but I loved that aspect of the game, so I think I'm really gonna love it in this game too.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Yes! Me! Yes, I'll use the suppressor.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Okay.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Laser beams.
Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
As long as
We
it
probably
just
have more
works
mods
as
and
well.
more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity
So you gotta
is
think
different
quick.
for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around.
Of course it would be.
And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Wow. I'm gonna love
Zero-gravity
that, I
environments
swear.
pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays.
Oh, I was
Each
about to
barrel
ask
has
about the
its own
mag
targeting
weapons.
laser and can dish out some
Oh, that
serious
looks fun.
damage.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll use that.
Starfield's got you covered.
Yeah, we've got a lot of range for weapons here. Sheesh. Damn. What did it say? What does that thing say? Oh, man. They're too fast for me. Spacer. Spacer punk. Take that, you punk. Very exciting music too.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know
Thank
there was
you,
probably a lot
man.
to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game
Aw.
is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it.
Aw.
All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in our games.
I love the
Yeah.
creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like
It's
to use our
huge.
photo mode to take rock star photos.
Hey!
I just love that constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about
Dude, I'm
our
gonna spend
outpost
hours
building
and hours and
systems.
hours.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is
It's a
biomes,
risk, though.
spaceships, audio design, planets,
The day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
The ending. Oh, that's
I love the
exciting.
robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout.
Yeah.
I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much
Totally.
bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go.
I don't even know if I'm going to finish the story in this game because I'm going to be so busy exploring. Wow. Highly anticipated for Starfield. Pre-order now. Digital Premium Edition. Base game included. Available on Game Pass. Up to 5 days early access. Wow, okay. Okay, so could play it earlier than September 6th. Wow, all right. Lots to look forward to, particularly for Starfield. They showed us so much and they got me really, really pumped up for Starfield. As a person who loves sci-fi and space in general, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. The map looks massive and there's so much to explore, so much to loot as well, so many resources to gather. I like the outpost systems as well. I'm really keen to see how I would do actually managing a ship, because I've always struggled in any game that I've ever tried where I have to man a ship. I'm never good at it. So maybe in this game, it'll sort of force me to get good, to skill up, you know? I think I'm going to have to, because if I want to explore space, it's the only way. I have to just get through it. They showed us in-game footage, and then they also showed us cinematics as well. They also said that you can have a romantic relationship and friendship and all of that stuff as well. I think that'll be a lot of fun to explore too. And the animals and the creatures as well. I'm so excited for all of that, to discover all of the creatures and all of the biomes as well, all the different biomes. They were saying that like there are some planets that have people in them, and then there are planets that have like no life, but you can loot a lot. There are a lot of resources in those planets that are still worth checking out. So I think I will probably spend a lot of time just gathering resources and building and creating. And then I will probably like the stealthy weapons, and then the big, was it a flamethrower? I can't remember what it was, because I'm not good at weapons and like knowing the names of different weapons, but there was this massive one. I think I'll have a lot of fun with that one, and then also the stealthy one as well. The jetpack looked really cool. Yeah, guys, there's honestly so much that I could talk about with Starfield, because they showed us so much and they seem to be really confident and really proud about this product of theirs. It seems that there was a lot of research involved and a lot of work went into this. It's been in the making for many, 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 many years. So I think we're going to get something good. I have really high hopes for this, man. I have really high hopes for this. It's customization too. I'm going to spend about an hour in the character customization and just customizing my ship as well. I'll probably go for a little ship. The big ships kind of scare me. Honestly, I don't know how I would man a big ship, to be honest. I'm not good at flying ships, as I mentioned. And the fact that you can play in third person is huge for me. Generally speaking, I've played some first person shooter games before, but generally speaking, I can get a headache quite quickly and I'll need to take breaks when I play first person shooter games. I've gotten better over the years, but I definitely prefer third person, and the fact that you can play in third person is huge. It means that they've opened up the game to basically anyone and everyone, because there are a lot of people who also struggle with first person shooter games, and so now you have the choice, which I think is great. They should always give players the choice between first person and third person. In my opinion, they should never limit gameplay. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I'm very excited about the fact that I can play it in third person and that there's early access as well, 5 days. I will struggle a lot with the ship controls. I already know that. I'm telling you now, be prepared, be warned. I've warned you, I'm going to struggle, but I'm going to have fun. So guys, I'm going to say good night to you, and I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, and I know I don't do these YouTube live streams very often because I normally host them on Twitch, but I'm glad to have hung out with you guys over on YouTube and so happy we could share this experience together. I hope you guys are excited for Starfield as much as I am. I know we have a lot of games that we saw that are worth talking about, worth mentioning. But for me personally, Starfield definitely stood out. And yeah, hope you guys can subscribe to the Cherry Plays channel, because that is where the VOD for this live stream will be going. So hit that like button and subscribe, because I plan to do more gameplay reactions and gameplay stuff over on my Cherry Plays channel. So yeah, once again, thank you. And I will see you guys later.